Hi guys, and welcome to this Pick a Card tarot reading. We're going to be looking at who is talking about you, who's gossiping about you, and what are they saying. I'm really excited for this reading. I'm a Scorpio, so you already know that I love to gossip. It's one of my many character flaws, and I'm filming this on the Virgo full moon, so I just feel like some tea is about to come up. I always meditate before I do readings, and usually I can kind of like see what kind of energy is going to come through, you know what I mean? This time I genuinely have no idea what the piles are going to say, and I'm so excited, I'm so curious, and I just like can't wait to see. But really quickly, before we get into the reading, if you're new to my channel, hi, my name is Hannah. I go by blatherbie on YouTube, and I post pick a card readings like this one a few times a week. So if you want, you can subscribe to check them out in the future. I will be posting a lot more frequently coming up because Mercury retrograde hit me so hard. Literally, I think almost every single electronic that I own broke and needs to be replaced, so I will be filming more frequently to help that happen. If you're interested in a private reading, that information is listed down below. I also have links to my social media if you're interested, including a podcast that I recently started. So yeah, I think that's everything. So we have 3 piles to choose from today. We have pile number 1 is on the left. This is the Queen Alice Tarot with a piece of rose quartz. Pile number 2 is the Golden Tarot with a piece of anhydrite. I think that's how you say it, purple angelite. That is pile number 2. And pile number 3 is the Tarot Siren with a piece of apophyllite. Again, I have no idea if I'm saying that even like halfway correctly, but that is pile number 3. Okay, so once again, pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. If you need a moment, feel free to pause the video to meditate, see what pile is calling to you. Once you've chosen your pile, I'll have all the timestamps linked down below so you can easily jump to the pile that's calling to you, and I will see you at the timestamp. Hi guys, if you chose pile number 1 or the rose quartz stone with the Queen Alice Tarot, then welcome. This reading is for you. Let's go ahead and see who is talking about you and what they're saying. I'm really curious to see what comes through for your pile. I'm really curious. Okay, so for pile 1, we invite any ancestors, any spirit guides, any positive energies I would like to communicate with us about everyone that chose pile 1 to please communicate in the most effective and concise way possible so that we can get the most accurate and helpful reading for everyone that chose pile 1 that we can. And again, we're asking who is talking about pile 1. First, we're going to ask who is talking about pile 1. So if you could please describe who is talking about pile 1. Okay, we have the 10 of Wands. Who is talking about pile 1? Ooh. Okay, we have the King of Wands and the 8 of Cups. Wow. There's a really specific energy coming through for you guys. I'm just gonna pull one more. Who's talking about pile number 1? Ooh. Okay, these just jumped out. So we also have the Strength card, and then you also had the Page of Swords in reverse come out, so I'll take that as well. I'm gonna try to move this tripod down. I hate this tripod beyond words. I hate it so much. I don't know why I haven't replaced it. I should probably just get a new one now that I'm like thinking about it, but I don't know. Like, okay, I'm just gonna try to move it down and see if I can like get a better shot of the cards for you. Okay, that's like marginally better maybe. Okay, I'm gonna clarify. I'll try to fix the tripod once I clarify and get all the cards out. So if you could clarify the Ten of Wands, why is the Ten of Wands in this reading? We have the Moon card. Why is the King of Wands in this reading? Why is the King of Wands in this reading? We have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Why is the Eight of Cups in this reading for pile number 1? We have the Queen of Swords in reverse. Why is the Strength card in this reading for pile number 1? Wow. We have the Two of Cups. And why is the Page of Swords in reverse in this reading? We have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. And the bottom of the deck is the Two of Pentacles in reverse. I'm going to try something really quickly just to see if this works. Hang on one second. Okay, I'm just going to see if I put you on top of these books, if maybe you can like see the cards a little bit better. Let's see. Like I said, I hate this tripod. It does not like, it has very few. Okay, wait. Okay, wait. This is kind of good. Oh my gosh, why have I never thought to do this before? You guys. Wow. Okay, well, I will try to remember to edit this out. So you don't have to like listen to me discover the most basic filming techniques in real time. Okay. Wow, I'm like, this is crazy. How have I never thought to do that before? I really don't know. Okay, but let's get into your reading. Okay, for pile number 1, this is a really specific message. This person that's talking about you, they have a lot of fire energy. They could be a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, especially Leo because you have the Strength card. You do have the Cancer card here as well with the Moon. But in general, what's coming through really strongly is that this is someone that you had a romantic connection with, or that had a romantic connection to you. So this is someone that wanted to be with you, someone that I do think that you had a romantic connection to this person. I think that you like the seriousness of like how serious you were with them remains in question, but you had some kind of a connection with them, and this person has had a really hard time getting over you. With the Eight of Cups here, I think that you probably left them, or you, like it was more of your choice, or that's how they view the situation. They view you as kind of having the power. And with the Ten of Wands and the Moon, this person is really kind of upset about what happened in your situation. They feel slighted. They feel like you took advantage of them. They feel like basically they're kind of blaming you for the end of the relationship. And I think that the end of the relationship really hurt them. It was really difficult for them to process, and they're projecting a lot of this onto you. Like, I'm not saying that what they're believing is true, but this is how they're coming across. They're coming across as mad at you because they view you as a cause for the end of your relationship, and it was really difficult for them when this relationship ended. Like with the Two of Cups, they really viewed you as like someone serious. This is such a cute card with the frog and the person. They really viewed you as like their person in a lot of ways, and I think they in general were just more into you than you were into them. And so this whole situation, I think, really hurt them emotionally, and it's also kind of like they really expected something to happen with you, and so the fact that it didn't, they're kind of shocked and like, what? And so I think this person, with the Moon and the Ten of Wands and the Page of Swords in reverse and the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, I don't think that you're talking to this person currently, or you haven't talked to them in a while. You might be dreaming about them with the Moon card here, but with the Page of Swords in reverse, this person might have blocked you even. They might have like cut off all contact with you. but they're still thinking about you really heavily. They're finding it really hard to move on, to get something else going. Not even, they're just having a hard time like forgetting you, letting go of this, and like creating something new. I also think this person has pretty deep insecurities, and they have kind of put you on a pedestal in a lot of ways. And so it's almost like you ending the relationship with them confirmed some of these insecurities that they had. I don't think this is like a conscious thing going on in their mind, but it feels like this person, even before like you got involved, felt like they weren't good enough for you. And so whatever happened, they're like, oh my gosh, like it just confirmed that like I'm not good enough for them. And now they're like, that's partially why they're having such a hard time moving on from you, because they feel like it just triggered a lot of their insecurities. And again, they're really hurt. That's really coming through. They're really, really hurt by what happened with you. And they just can't move on from you. Like, they really can't. With the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, the Queen of Swords in reverse, again, I really feel like you're not talking to this person. This person's energy is coming through as like a little bit childish, to be honest. And so this person is probably not talking to you. They're not acknowledging how they feel. And that's also probably why they're having such a hard time releasing this feeling, because they're not talking to you about it. They're probably talking to friends and family, like, and painting you as the bad guy, but they're not seeing the situation clearly. They're not seeing the role that they played. And they're also not, like, they're very emotionally invested in the situation. And it's hard for them to see things clearly and logically because of that. Like, there's a lot of emotion involved here. I also think this person, like, didn't tell you in general. Like, this person has communication problems in general, and so they probably were hurt by things that you said and did even while you were together, but they didn't tell you, with the 10 of Wands and the Moon card here. And so now that, like, you're not talking anymore, it's like all of the old things that they were bothered by are coming up to the surface. And so this person is just really frustrated. That's what's coming through. This person is really frustrated with you, and I think they're frustrated with themselves for not communicating and not being able, like, there's a lot of frustration here. There's a lot of frustration and a lot of fire energy. I'm gonna pull a couple more cards to see what comes out for pile number 1. Okay, we have the Barsic cat. When in doubt, go topless. Corruption is inevitable, so why resist? To confuse your opponents, issue fake muse. That's kind of cute. The pun. Okay. I'm gonna grab one from this deck also. Who is talking about pile 1? Filippo Marinetti. Forward march, looking backward ensures a broken neck. Your art should wage war. The only constant will always be contradiction. Yeah, so this is just confirming to me this person is really mad at you, or they feel a lot of frustration towards you. And this person, when they talk about you, like, they talk about how mad you are, or how mad they are, or they try to, like, get people on their side. And by that I mean they, with the fake muse, and both of the court cards in reverse, the swords court cards, I do feel like this person is not seeing things clearly. Like, they're putting too much on you, they're blaming you, and I think they also might not be representing the situation clearly. Like, they're kind of victimizing themselves when they talk about what happened. Like, for example, they might be saying you cheated on them when you weren't exclusive. So, you know what I mean? Where it's like they're trying to kind of, like, misrepresent what's going on a little bit, so that they look like they're in the right and you look like you're in the wrong. And this person is quite angry at you. And with, like, the forward march, this person, they just can't move on from you. And it's because, like, they can't release these emotions that they have around you. Like, this anger and frustration, and like I said, it's built up for a long time. And they haven't been communicating it properly, and so it's just kind of festering, and they can't, like, move out of this energy because of it. Okay, so you have the Detective in reverse. So this says voyeurism, falsifying information. Again, I feel like this person's lying about you to people. You have Nature Child in upright, so it's light attributes, friendships with animals, communication with nature spirits. You have the Mystic in reverse, so delusional rapport with the divine. And you also have Pioneer, which came out upright, so it's a light attribute, passion for doing and creating what has not been done before. So this person, I think, is actually like an interesting person. Like this, it's not like they're a bad person, but again, like they're an insecure person, and you kind of have brought out their insecurities. This person with the nature child and the Mystic, they might be an intuitive person, also with the moon here. So it might be easy for you to feel this person's energy, because this person is coming across as kind of like having this intuitive, you know what I mean? Like this energy. I cannot speak today. But you might be able to feel this person's energy, like feel like the anger that this person is sending your way. Again, with the Pioneer, I'm getting Aries energy, like just fire energy from this person. And even if this person is not a fire sign, this person is angry, and so they're coming across as like fiery. I'm just gonna pull some initials, see if we can get any like names or words about your person. And then I'm going to pull just a couple more cards and see specifically what they're saying. It seems like there's already a pretty clear message coming through about what they're saying, but I do just want to pull a couple and see. Okay, so you guys have L. I'm going to put them over here. Just, you guys have L, R, V, I, O, and A. I'm gonna pull just a couple more initials for pile 1. Okay, we have C, you guys have another C. You have an O, and you also have an X. So I really feel like this is an X for a lot of you. And again, like I said, you might not even have like actually dated this person, but this person really wanted to date you, and they expected to date you, and they had like, they were emotionally connected to you, like they really liked you. What's coming through with the CC, it could be initials, but it also made me think of Curious Cat. I think that's what it's called. Do you guys remember that account or like that website? When I was in high school, so this was like 8 years ago now, people used to like have like curious cats, and you could send anonymous questions to them, and you could like, basically people would like you could send questions, or you could like gossip and stuff like that. And so this person's energy is coming across as like they would send you like angry curious cat and like messages like anonymously, being like you're such a player, like screw you, that kind of energy, like very high school, very childish. And it's because they're so hurt, it's almost making them like regress. If this person's older, like you really hurt them, and it's making them kind of regress into the past, like into a much younger energy. But if you see any names, any words in those, please let me know, because you guys are really good at finding stuff, and I'm really curious to see what you guys find. Okay, I'm just gonna pull a couple of cards and see again just like what this person's saying about you, even though it feels quite clear. I'm just gonna see, what is this person saying about you? Pile number 1. We have the Power card, that's the Strength card. In the traditional tarot, what are they saying about you? You have the 3 of Cups, Rejoice in Celebration. Wow. You have the 3 of Pentacles, Recognition and Reward. Just gonna get one more. And you have the 8 of Wands, Positive Movement Forward. So with the Power card, just like how this person's half human, half animal, it's making me think of like Beauty and the Beast. And it's also making me think that this person is really trying to make you out as being this really bad person, or not really bad person, but like as having done something bad, something beastly, you know what I mean? With the 3 of Cups and the 3 of Pentacles, again, this person might be saying that you cheated on them, or that you kind of like played them in some way. And with this card, they're really trying to come across as the victim. Like, they're like, oh, poor me, when I'm getting the sense that that's not the reality of the situation. I think they're also talking about, like, how they've moved on from you and they don't care about you and, like, all of this stuff, but they do care really deeply, and that's why they're talking about you. Like, they can't keep your name out of their mouth because, like, they still have so many feelings for you. Like, they still really care about you, and they're really upset by what happened, and they can't move forward because they just have all this, like, pent-up frustration that they're not releasing. So that's what I'm seeing for the answer for those of you that picked pile number 1. I hope that was helpful or provided clarity or insight. If it did resonate, please feel free to like, comment, or subscribe. If you're interested in a private reading, that information is listed down below. Once again, thank you for listening, thank you for watching, and have a great day. Hi guys, if you chose pile number 2 or the anhydrite stone with the golden tarot, then welcome. This reading is for you. Let's find out who's talking about you and what they're saying. You guys, I picked this pile and I'm so curious to see what comes through. I don't know why I'm so drawn to this pile. Like, I was eating lunch earlier and I had the piles made, just kind of like chilling, and I was just staring at it. Like, I'm so drawn to it. I'm so curious to see what comes through. Okay, so we invite any ancestors, any spirit guides, any positive energies that would like to communicate with us about everyone that chose pile 2 to please communicate in the most effective and concise way possible so that we can get the most accurate and helpful reading for everyone that chose pile 2 that we can. Again, we're asking who is talking about pile 2. We have the 6 of Cups. Who is talking about pile 2? We have the Queen of Cups. We have the Emperor. And we have the Knight of Wands. Okay. Why is the 6 of Cups in this reading? Why is the 6 of Cups in this reading? You have the 6 of Swords. Why is the Queen of Cups in this reading for pile number 2? We have the Queen of Swords in reverse. Why is the Emperor in this reading? Hey, this one just jumped out. The Empress in reverse. Wow. Okay. And why is the Knight of Wands in this reading? Wow, you guys have like multiple energies coming through. There's multiple people here, or like multiple situations. gonna clarify the Knight of Wands and then I will start getting into it. Okay, to clarify the Knight of Wands, wow, we have the Ace of Swords in reverse. Okay, and the bottom of the deck is the Five of Cups. Okay, so there's like I said, there's two distinct like groups of people here, and it's not that there's like, I feel like you guys have two groups of people, like everyone who picked this pile has two sets of people that are talking about them. Number one, I think you guys have like a childhood friend or someone that you knew when you were younger that's talking about you, but in a very positive way. Like this person, I think, has seen you go through something difficult with the Six of Swords. Sorry about the lighting. With the Six of Swords and the Five of Cups, I think this is someone, especially with the Six of Cups, you've known them for a while. Like you may have known them like in more of like your childhood or something like that. And this person's seen you like go through some things, and this person may have like recently like looked at your Instagram, or like, you know, they may have just like, you may have talked to them recently, or they may have seen that you've just come really far from where they last saw you or where they last knew you, and they're really happy for you. They feel like you're kind of living your dream in some aspect with the Six of Swords and the Six of Cups. Like maybe you always talked about doing something or like working somewhere, or, you know, like traveling or something when you were younger, and now they see that you've accomplished that, and I think that's so cool. It's really inspiring to them, and it makes them really, really happy because they feel like the last time they saw you, the last time they knew you, you weren't in that same situation, and it makes them really happy that you fulfilled their dreams. They still have a lot of love for you. They still view you as a very sensitive, nurturing person, and they really like feel grateful to have you in their life, and they're just talking about how happy they are for you. They're I don't know why, like I can't speak in this pile. There's a definite reason why, I'll get into that in a second. But this person is just like, they're so happy for you. They feel like you deserve it, that you've gone through some difficult things, and that you deserve like this good thing coming to you. So they're really happy for you, and I think that they're also saying that they miss you and that they're grateful that you guys were friends. There's also someone coming through here with the Knight of Wands and the Emperor. And the Five of Cups, like someone that you dated, I think, or like had some kind of a connection with, and this person is also talking about you, but in a less positive way. I think this person, like you're like this childhood friend or family member or someone that you knew kind of in the past that's talking about you positively, they're talking about you positively. This person, like, I think they see the real you, like they know who you are. They know like that you are the Queen of Swords. They know that you are the Empress, but they're talking to people as if you aren't, because they feel like they are missing out on something. With the Five of Cups, like maybe you stopped talking to them, or like there's been some kind of separation in your connection. And with the Five of Cups, they are hurt. This person is hurt. So I do feel like you may have ended things, or they may have done something that caused you to end it. You know what I mean? Like you didn't want to end it, but this person like cheated on you or lied to you or something like that, and so you cut them off. And now this person sees that you're thriving. This person sees that you are, even if you don't feel this way about yourself, like other people see you as like living the dream in some aspect. With the Six of Cups, the Six of Swords, the Queen of Cups, like, and the Empress here, because even though it's in reverse, I feel like this is this person, this other energy, trying to make it seem like you're not that cool, you're not that whatever, because like they feel like they're missing out. But like other people in general, not even these people, just in general, people see you as the Empress regardless of your gender. People see you as someone that has it all together, that's living the dream in some way, like that you are making your dreams happen basically. And so even if you don't feel that way, like people are like, wow, that person has it all, kind of a thing. And this other person, the Emperor, Knight of Wands person, also feels like you have it all, but they are trying to talk you down to people as if like you weren't that good anyway, like you weren't that cool anyway. They're not really missing you, but like they are missing you. And I think they're also specifically trying to talk to people about how you're not a good match with the Emperor and the Empress in reverse. Like they're trying to make it seem like they're the one that like has everything, like they're the one that has everything going for them. But if you look at this, like I almost laughed. I don't know, maybe I did laugh when this card came out, because I'm like, this fully looks like someone to me that's like living in their parents' basement. Like like you see this man that's like alone, like he's just sitting in this like depressing room. There's a tiny window, but like, you know what I mean? Like this person just looks like they don't have that much going for them. Versus the Empress, like this abundant energy. There's a lot going on here. And so there's just like the energy is very different, and I feel like you are in your Empress energy and this person doesn't want to admit it, and so they are trying to make it seem like they're doing better than you, when in reality they very much are not. And I think this person also was saying that your connection was just a hookup, it was just casual, didn't mean anything, but I think it did, because with the Five of Cups, like they wouldn't be talking about you like this if they were like, if they weren't bothered, you know what I mean? Like you bothered them on some level, and they're trying to make it seem like they don't really care about you, when in reality they do, because why else would they be talking about you? You know what I mean? Like, duh. Like talking to that person, not to you, obviously. With the Ace of Swords in reverse, I also don't think that this person is going to reach out to you, or like they're not intending on talking to you. Like, and I also don't think that you've talked to this person for a while. Maybe you've blocked them, you've cut them off. This is kind of similar to pile 1. But I think you have cut this person off. Like, you've blocked them. And this person's like, what the frick? Like they're like trying to make it seem like they have all this going for them, when in reality they're like, they don't really have anything going for them. Okay, I'm gonna pull some more cards for you to see what comes through. So who is talking about pile number 2? You guys have Gilbert and George. Be the art you wish to see in the world. Your art should not be selfish. Dress the part. The main thing I'm seeing is, again, there's like 2 very distinct groups of people here, and they're kind of, there's like, here these people are like, they're kind of similar, they're imitating, they're mirroring each other. These energies to me are kind of mirroring each other, but in like different ways. Like they're both seeing that like you're thriving, like you are doing well, that like you don't need people like this, and like this person is really happy for you, and like telling people how great you're doing, and like how great you are, and like how you deserve it, and like you deserve success, you deserve like love, and like all of this stuff. And this person is like, no, like they sucked, like they didn't really do anything, like I have so much more going for me. But it's because they're trying to like make themselves feel better, you know what I mean? So that's kind of what that card is saying to me. I'm gonna grab another one from this deck. Who is talking about pile number 1? Or pile number 2, excuse me. Who is talking about pile number 2? We have Cat Sith. Staying close to home carries no risk. Transform yourself regularly, but don't lose your soul. You can charm the most dangerous of enemies with a timely saucer of milk. So I do think at least one of these groups of people, like you've moved away from. Again, this feels like a childhood friend, and like with the Six of Swords, there might be some distance there, so you guys like don't live close to each other anymore. Maybe it's this other energy for those of you, maybe you've moved away from this person. I think this is more like emotional distance though, like you've cut off communication with this person and you've moved away from this group. Like you've moved away from this person. But there's still distance between like all of these groups. Okay, you have Alchemist in reverse, so it's a shadow attribute. Misuse of the power and knowledge that comes through spiritual practice. Who's talking about pile 2? You have heroine. You guys know I can't pronounce anything. Light attribute, passion for a journey of personal empowerment. We have Seeker in reverse, inability to commit to a path once found. And we also have Gambler in reverse, relying on luck rather than hard work. So I'm really getting the message that like this person that you were romantically involved with, I think this person tries to come across like a player. They try to come across like they didn't care about you, that they didn't want to date you, that they like didn't have emotions for you, but they actually did. And that's why they're still talking about you like this. Like they wouldn't be doing this if they didn't care, but they're trying to come across as like, oh my god, like I didn't care, but they actually did. And I also think like you really are coming across as someone that's just like you're making it happen. Like you're in your Empress energy, you're in your Emperor energy, you're in like you're just like living some kind of dream. And some people are jealous, like this other person, I think this is kind of representative of their energy. They're coming across as very jealous, very envious. And some people are just like, they're thrilled to see you thrive, you know what I mean? Okay, I'm just grabbing some initials for you for pile 2. I'm gonna put them over here. You guys have an S. What is this? An E. S-E. X. I knew this was gonna spell sex. I could just tell. Like your person's energy, they're like, oh, I don't care. Like it's just sex, but they really did care. Oops. You have sex. Or you have S-E-X. You have G. E. U. E. A. And J. So there might be initials for you of a person, because again I do feel like there's multiple people here, or multiple like groups of people for you guys. But if you guys see any words, any names, please let me know, because you guys are really good at finding that kind of stuff. I'm just gonna pull some cards, even though it's quite clear to me with what's being said. I'm just gonna pull a couple more cards, see if anything else comes through in terms of what's being said about you. You guys have the Six of Wands, victory and success. Again, you're really being seen as like successful. You guys have the base chakra in reverse, the root chakra in reverse. What's being said about you, pile number 2? You have the throat chakra in reverse. And you also have the Eight of Swords trapped in fear. So again, like some people look at you and are jealous because you're doing things that they could never do. Like you are brave enough to go after things, like you're getting opportunities, you're chasing your dreams, and some people are too afraid to do that and they're jealous and they're kind of talking down on you because of that. I feel like you've like cut off communication with someone, you've stopped having sex with someone recently, and this person is probably who's coming through, and like they're upset about it. This person also, again, like they are trying to come across like a player, like they don't care about you. This person does, and also they're afraid that they're never gonna meet someone like you again. They're afraid that they're never gonna have a connection like they had with you again. They're afraid that they've like messed everything up and that they're just never gonna find someone like you, but they're too prideful to come forward and like actually fix things. And that's why they're doing what they're doing. They're trying to just be like, oh no, I don't care. Like whatever, like they're trying to like talk themselves out of their connection with you. They're trying to talk themselves out of caring about you when actually they do care about you, and they can't really understand why. Like they're like, why am I still like they're like in their own mind, they're like, I'm a player, I don't care, like no feelings. But they're also like, why am I still like thinking about this? Like why am I still like holding on to this connection? So that's what I'm saying for those of you that chose file number 2, 2 distinct groups. One very happy, one less so happy, one less so positive, one less positive. But I hope that was helpful or provided clarity or insight. If it did resonate, please feel free to like, comment, or subscribe. If you're interested in a private reading, that information is down below. Thank you for watching and have a great day. Hi guys, if you chose pile number 3 or the Tarot Siren with the apophyllite stone, then welcome. This reading is for you. Let's go ahead and see who is talking about you and what they're saying. We invite any ancestors, any spirit guides, any positive energies that would like to communicate with us about everyone that chose pile 3 to please communicate in the most effective and concise way possible so that we can get the most accurate and helpful reading for everyone that chose pile 3 that we can. Also, this deck is called the Marshmallow Marseille, not the Tarot Siren, if you care. But yeah, so we're asking, who is talking about pile 3? Sorry, Mercury retrograde is still affecting me. I've not been able to properly communicate. So I just got the name of the deck wrong and felt like I needed to fix it. And then I was like, wait, that was so awkward, but it really probably wasn't. Anyway, I will now stop and get into your reading. I apologize for making you listen to that. Okay, for pile number 3, who is talking about pile number 3? Who is talking about pile number 3? We have the King of Pentacles in reverse. We have the the Six of Wands in reverse. I'm so bad at reading Roman numerals. Even when there's like literally you can count to 6, I still am like, what? Okay, who's talking about pile number 3? You guys have the 3 of Swords upright. And let's get one more. Who is talking about pile number 3? This energy, like, I am suddenly very, like, I feel like my energy is getting drained really quickly. And I feel like this person has a very draining energy. Like, I don't know. I'm not loving their energy, not gonna lie to you. The first 2 piles, like, I didn't mind. Like, I didn't, like or dislike it. But this one, like, I don't know. I'm not loving it so far. And we have the 2 of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, why is the King of Pentacles in reverse in this reading? Like, I'm getting a headache from this person, and that does not happen very frequently. I think it's happened maybe like 4 times that I've ever done a reading and like gone or felt like physically ill. Okay, you have the 3 of Cups. Not that I feel ill, but you know, it just doesn't happen that often. Okay, why is the 6 of Wands in reverse? Who is talking about pile 3? Now I need to know. Who is talking about pile 3? You guys have the 9 of Pentacles in reverse. Why is the 3 of Swords in this spread? You guys have the Knight of Wands in reverse. This has been coming out, I think, in every one of the piles so far. The old Knight of Wands. And why? Okay, right away we have the 10 of Swords upright. And the bottom of the deck is the 7 of Cups upright. Okay, I'm just gonna grab a smoothie really fast from my fridge because this person is giving me a headache. Okay, sorry, I just was like, I needed to replenish myself before we get into your reading. Okay, let's see here. Who was talking about you? Okay, so let's get into the tea. What I'm seeing from this person This person could be an earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, just because you have the King of Pentacles in reverse. Some of you know this person through school or work, but not all of you. This feels like a complicated energy. So to be honest with you, this is a general tarot reading. Not everything is going to resonate, and this feels like a complicated situation. Like there's a lot of energy here. Like I said, I don't normally get headaches and things like that. That just doesn't happen to me super frequently. So there's a lot of energy here, and I do feel like the general situation is coming through, but the specific situation might be different for like some of you. So this feels like someone that had romantic feelings for you. Okay, so again, like, sorry, there's a lot coming through. This is like someone that feels slighted by you. This person has you on a huge pedestal with the Seven of Cups. They do not see you clearly. They see you as an ideal. They see you as like what they would love to have in an ideal situation. Like you are their dream girl, dream guy, dream they, them. Like you are their dream basically. And this person, for some of you, like there's just different energy coming through. Basically, some of you dated this person, some of you rejected this person, but this person is really upset about it basically, and that like they're talking about it. Like this person sees you as like the ideal and they don't have you, and they're like, it's almost like they see you as, and I don't mean this like, I don't know, it's like they see you as an object in some ways, and I don't mean that to sound like a certain way, but they see you like, it's like they see you like, it's like you would add to their status or like their image of themselves in some way. And it's like they don't really want you, they want the idea of you. And I also feel like there could have been because some of you have been like involved with this person. Some of you actually like dated this person or like hooked up with this person. Some of you, this person put you in a third party situation and you found out about it. Or some of you like there's a third party situation involved here, but not for everyone. Like I said, I'm sorry, this pile, there's like a lot coming through. And I don't think everything is going to resonate with everyone. Basically, there's a person here. Again, the details, basically the situation is messy. I'm seeing different situations here, but they're all messy. Some of them, like you dated this person. Some of you dated this person and they put you in a third party situation. Some of you worked with this person and they asked you out and you said no and they got kind of like weird about it. Some of you like hooked up with this person. Like there's, you know what I mean? There's just like, there's like a vibe that it's messy, but there's like different like details for everybody. Basically, this person like sees you as an ideal, like I keep saying. And I think this person also is really insecure deep down, but they try to project a very confident aura, very confident, like charisma kind of vibe. And this person, like however they see you, like you add to their image. You make them feel more confident from an image standpoint. Like that, the thought of like having you in their life, the thought of dating you or being connected to you makes them feel more powerful and makes them feel more confident. Again, this person does not see you clearly, and even though they idealize you, which is nice in some ways, it's also not, because if you were to deviate from that ideal, they would be like, what? Like that's not how I saw you. That's not how I like you're not acting like how I perceive you to need to act to me. You know, does that make sense? Like this person is coming across as quite controlling, and they are talking about you because they were not successful with you and they want to be with you. But again, this person their energy is coming through is not ideal, to be honest with you, because this person is like, they don't really want you. They want the idea of you, and like the idea for some reason of being in a relationship with you makes them feel more powerful, makes them feel more confident, makes them feel like they are living up to the ideals that they have for themselves, not because they actually have these really deep feelings for you. Like I don't think they see you clearly, and I don't think they want to see you clearly. They want to see you as like this trophy in some ways. And again, this person's energy is just coming through is not great, to be honest. Like with the Ten of Swords, I don't think that you should reconnect with this person, to be honest. Yeah, I just don't think, like their energy, I really don't even want to like tap into it, to be honest. In terms of like, I don't know, like, I don't like them, to be honest, and I normally like to try not to comment on things like that. I've been commenting more recently, I think, on stuff like that, but this person, really what's coming through is it's just like a huge red flag, like, nope, like, this person is not good for you, you're not good for this person. And I think you knew that this person was bad news, and that's why you put the end on it, or that's why you moved away from this person, and this person's upset about it. And now it's like this person feels like they need to vindicate themselves somehow, because now, again, like, they wanted you for their image and they didn't get you for their image, and now it's like doubly hurt them. Now they're doubly insecure, and they're like, now they really want to prove to themselves and to the world that they can get you. But again, it's not because they care about you, it's because they want to prove this image of themselves. And really, another thing that's coming through is that this person is not honest, they're not loyal, and this person wants, like, they're gonna come through and be like, I want a committed relationship with you, but they have no intention of actually doing that. This person, like, is a bit of a player, and this person is that way because they need to do that to feel confident. Like, they need to feel wanted. This person is really insecure and they need validation like that. And that's why this person doesn't even want to see you clearly. It's like they aren't looking to relate to people on a real level. They're looking to relate to, like, fill a hole in themselves. Like, this person's coming across kind of like as a narcissist kind of energy. And to be honest, I don't know a lot about the clinical diagnosis of narcissists, so I'm not trying to diagnose them by any means, but they're coming across as a narcissistic person that is really insecure, trying to mask this insecurity through, like, having a nice job, like, having a lot of money, like, having a trophy wife, having a nice car, but, like, they don't want the trophy wife or the trophy husband or the trophy them the trophy, like, partner, because they care about them. It's because, like, it makes them feel powerful. Like, yes, like, I can get someone hot like that, I can get someone successful like that, I can get someone like that, you know what I mean? Like, that's what they're coming across. And so they're coming across as, like, they want to prove that they're good enough for you. They want to prove that, like, they're good enough for you, basically. But honestly, they're not. Like, that's kind of like, they're not. They're just really not. Okay, let's pull you some more cards. Smoothie is helping. Okay. Who's talking about pile number 3? Ooh. I like this cat. You have the beer bomb cat. To thine own self be true, to everyone else don't bother, to be or not to be, just take a nap. All the world's back gardens are your stage. Okay. Who's talking about pile 3? Who is talking about pile number 3? We have Jeff Koons. The future is big, bright, and shiny. Your balloon can't pop, but your pop can balloon. Learn the difference between camp and kitsch. Okay, so what I'm seeing is, like, this person, again, their energy is coming through as kind of, like, dark to me. I know this cat, I don't know actually what this cat is supposed to be, but it's giving me Macbeth vibes, like Shakespeare vibes. Like, with the skull. I think this person, like, they're not authentic. Like, you see how this cat is, like, they're an actor, and this is just giving me very, like, plastic vibes. This person is, like, not authentic. This person is not looking for an authentic experience with you. This person just wants, like they just want the appearance of power. They want the appearance of a nice relationship. They want the appearance of a good job. They don't care if they actually enjoy the job. They just, like, want money, and, like, they want respect. And again, this person, like, is gonna, their energy is, like, they're coming, like, they're talking to you because, like, or they're talking about you as, like that you're, like, the end all be all, but they honestly have no intention of, like, being loyal to you. With, like, the to thine own self be true, to everyone else don't bother. Like, they are just looking out for themselves, to be honest. That's a strong message that's coming through, is that this person is not really interested in your emotions and your feelings. It's really all about them. So you guys have shapeshifter and the shadow attribute, projecting any image that serves your personal agenda in the moment. Again, this person's coming through as quite fake, inauthentic, not genuine. Who's talking about pile 3? You have the Judge in reverse, offering only destructive criticism, misusing business, legal, or criminal authority. Again, I feel like some of you know this person like through work, and it was like kind of a messy situation. Like another thing I saw was like this person, like you worked with them and they asked you out and you said no and they got kind of like weird about it. Yeah. This person also, again, like they really only care about themselves. That's really coming through quite strongly. You also have Victim in the shadow attribute, playing the victim for positive feedback in the form of pity, inability to maintain personal boundaries. Again, this person's coming through as like they see you as an object, they see you as something to own, they see you as like they don't respect your boundaries, essentially. And then you have a blank card. I'll pull another one. And you guys also had, you got to the come out, you have Mentor in reverse, inability to allow the student to move on to the role of master, imparting false instruction. And you also have Engineer in the light attribute, ability to give creative energy a practical expression, talent for designing resolutions to common dilemmas. So this person I think is quite smart. This person might be successful in their career. This person feels quite ambitious. Again, they have like this image or this fantasy of like their ideal life or like what they need to have to feel successful and respected. So this person might be quite smart, but this person, like, they're coming across as, like, as someone, like, they're giving me kind of, like, really negative Christian Grey vibes, like, someone who's, like, into that whole, like, BDSM, like, bondage type thing, but they have, like, no interest in, like, you. They just want, like, someone to be at their beck and call. They want, like, a servant, basically. Like, they want you to be a servant in the sense that you are playing a role in their life. They don't really care about your feelings. They don't really care about what you want. They just want you to like show off, basically, to prove that they can get you, to prove that they can own you, to prove that they can possess you in that way, to prove that they can do that. Like I said, I really don't like their energy. They're coming across, I really don't want to tap into it any longer, to be honest with you. I will pull you some initials for this person, and then we'll also pull some more cards, see what they're saying, because hasn't really come through about what this person has said. So I'm going to pull you some initials and we'll pull some cards and see what this person is saying. Okay, you guys have M, E, V, I, E, A, D, S, and Z. So if you guys see any words, any names in there, please let me know. You guys are really good at finding that stuff. I'm not seeing a ton personally. C, me. That was the first thing I saw, was me. I'm going to pull you some cards and see what this person is saying about you. So for pile 3, what is this person saying about you? Okay, we have the 6 of Wands, victory and success. The Ace of Wands in reverse, passion ignited. We have the Fool in reverse, new beginnings. And let's get one more. What are they saying about you? And you also have the 2 of Wands in reverse, the waiting game. So again, this person is really talking about how they want to be seen as successful. Like they just want to win is like what's really coming. Like they want to conquer you is kind of what's coming through. Again, they're talking a lot about the ending between you. And I think this person, for some of you, this person doesn't even want a relationship with you. This person just wants to like get back with you and then dump you to make themselves feel good. Again, like there's really messy energy coming through, and that's not for everyone. Like this situation feels messy in different ways for different people. But for some of you, they're telling people that they like just that they like don't care about you and like whatever. And if they like if they got back with you, that they would just like leave you. Like there's just, yeah, this person, I really don't like them. I really don't like their energy. Basically they're saying that they want to be like they want to be seen as successful by getting with you. They are attracted to you. I don't think they see it working out long term though. Like it's more like at this point they want to prove that they're good enough. They want to prove that they can win, kind of a thing. So that's what I'm seeing for those of you that chose pile 3. I hope that was helpful or provided clarity or insight. I really enjoyed connecting with you, so thank you for giving me the chance to share this message with you. If it did resonate, please feel free to like, comment, or subscribe. Information about a private reading is listed down below. Thank you for watching. Sending lots of love and light your way. Have a great day.